Hi, welcome to Riley Speaking. I am Demi J.
I'm NY Tasha. Thank you for watching our show. Hold on. What is that?
A baby yelling.
No, that was a grown person screaming.
That was a kid. That wasn't a grown person. They play out there all the time.
They scream like that all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That scared me a little bit. Sorry.
I mean, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that was a kid. Yeah, it's kids out there.
Okay, it looked like they stopped screaming though, so we can move on. Well, let's get straight into our topic wheel. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel, and we only have 2 topics left. So let's see which one we're gonna do first.
So there are a couple weird things about that too. I don't really want to get into all of it.
Do I care about this story? Pick a good one now, Will. Give us something to listen to. Yes! Okay, Pop the Balloon. Coming to Netflix. What's that date?
April 10th.
April 10th. I'm so ready.
The same day that Black Mirror is coming out,
actually. Oh, yeah, because we did mention that too, right? That Black Mirror is coming out. I want to see that. And I want to see this. Pop the Balloon. So, Pop the Balloon is a popular show. It's a popular YouTube show.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be live every Thursday. That's interesting.
I thought only the first one's going to be live.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Nope, it says Thursdays. Well,
yeah. The way they present it looks like it.
Yes. That's cool that's going to be live. But right now, as I was saying, it's a popular YouTube show.
Yeah.
And it's hosted by Arlette. I don't even want to try to say her last name. Her husband is the executive producer, but it is very popular. We mentioned it when we were talking about like the watchable moments way back on New Year's Day. Mm-hmm. But it's still one of the things that a lot of people watch is very, very popular, very watchable.
Yes.
And it's just like people trying to find love, but it's very interesting. A lot of this scenes or some of the people go viral pretty often because of the things that they did in those scenes or whatever. Here's the thing. On YouTube, Arlette is the host. When it moves to Netflix, she is going to be her and her husband will still be the executive producer, but they're going to have a different host.
Who's the host going to be?
And the host is Yvonne. I don't want to say her last name wrong. But...
Okay, so we'll just call her by her first name for now.
I'm going to spell her. Well, her name's going to be on the screen. How would you pronounce that?
I don't see it.
Yvonne, Orji.
Orgy? I don't know.
That's it. I think people keep saying that that's wrong.
Oh, God. I don't know.
I wasn't trying to catch you. I'm just saying. Are we going to do a pronunciation?
Yeah.
They said OG. It sounded like they said OG though.
Let me hear that. You see, hold on.
Push play again.
Hold on.
OG.
Where's that?
I don't know where.
Oh, right here. Let me try it again.
OG.
Is this how you saying OG?
OG.
OG.
Yeah, he's saying
OG.
OG.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me.
It must be French. I don't know. What I don't know what dialect of language that's from. Where is that from? Like
that's from Africa.
Oh, it's Africa. Okay. All right. So yeah. That would be the wrong. That's not the name you want to say wrong and then be wrong. I'm not. Anyway, she's gonna be hosting it.
Yeah.
And it's we got some. Well, it was up there though. It was what she had posted on her own Instagram page as the announcement.
She said, yeah. So this is what the girl looked like.
Mm-hmm. That's what we've seen her before.
I don't remember.
Hold on. I'm trying to think of what she plays on.
Oh yeah,
she's a Nigerian actress.
I don't know what I would have seen her, and she played in Insecure.
Right before you said that, I was about to hit you with the you never seen her playing that like Insecure. I know for a fact you've seen Insecure. I don't know why I couldn't remember it as soon as we seen it. I mean, I guess it has been a while since I watched Insecure, but she looked very familiar.
Yeah, she did. I just couldn't put a finger on it.
Yeah, she was the main friend, wasn't she? She was the one who was always with.
Right. Yeah. She looked different with that hair though.
But she does look different. Yeah, that's probably. I'm sure that's a more recent picture.
Yeah.
I'm sure life has been upgraded for her.
Yes.
Since then. and probably consistently. But she is Nigerian, so I do understand.
Okay.
Have you seen any of that stuff? I seen Night School, The Blackening. I do remember seeing her in The Blackening.
Yeah, the only thing I remember was Insecure. I would have known her from Insecure only. Why was up there like 7 times?
Every season, probably.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely the only thing I seen up here was Insecure.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You never seen Night
Nope,
School?
I've never seen that.
Okay. Oh, all right. Well, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the other stuff was just stuff. I mean, but The Blackening, you never seen that either?
Never seen that.
Oh.
I ain't a big movie person like a TV show.
That's true too. Yeah, you like TV.
So shows. I saw Insecure.
Yeah,
that's where I saw it.
I guess that picture does look different because when you saw that other picture, you were like, "Oh, you knew you definitely seen it."
Right.
Like, yes. So all of this drama backed by a powerhouse production team, Pop the Balloon live. Yep, it's going to be live. It's produced by Sharp Entertainment, the same company responsible for 90 Day Fiancé and other unscripted hits. Sharp, I guess I hope it ain't that other Sharp. Anyway.
No, it's not. It can't be him. I doubt it's him.
Sharp, alongside fellow executive producers Dan Alder and Bonnie Biggs, have played a key role in ensuring Pop the Balloon Live delivers exactly what viewers crave. Okay, very nice. Unpredictability and drama. And then the series creators, which are
Bolia Matundu.
That's how you pronounce that? Okay, good. BM. And Arlette Amuli.
I think that's Amuli.
Okay. Are on board as executive producers, ensuring the show remains true to its vital roots while introducing exciting new twists. That seems like it's going to be fun.
That sounds a little bit crazier than the regular one because the regular one wasn't live, so they could edit and cut stuff out. So if anybody says anything crazy on this, I'm assuming Netflix ain't going to have a chance.
They might, but you know what they do when you could do live stuff? They have it on like a few second delay, so you might have to bleep something or put the little fade on like nudity and stuff like that.
Right, true. Yeah. But
even that's why they stay with the few seconds.
Even delay. Besides that, people go on there. They want stuff cut out on the regular show.
Yes, the guests won't be able to be like, nah, don't show that.
Right. Yeah.
Especially when they do the I don't like her shooting. And then they do the whole body thing. It's like, what if they scroll down and you got the worst tattoo you ever had in your life, and that tattoo is just there.
Or you shared something and you realize later it was too personal to share on TV.
Yeah, that too. Yes. They really will. I mean, if they use that same recorder style, them people will go up and down your whole body. Like you can't be trying to hide nothing. It's a wrap. Live, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
And your hair messed up a little bit. You better hurry up and fix that stuff in the mirror before you walk out there. But it does seem like it's gonna be fun either way.
Okay, so that was it on that, right?
No, one more thing. They also said that there would be celebrities. They look like
I missed that.
There was like when I was like going through the pages of all of the.
They didn't say who they would be.
They did. I just don't remember what they said. They weren't like big time celebrities. They were just like kind of like.
I hope they don't mean they old guests like Aaron the Plumber.
The people from other
Netflix shows. They always
Netflix is famous for that.
Yeah, Netflix loves getting their own people.
I think I seen that other show that I like to watch that's about to come out, Perfect Match. Oh no, well, Perfect Match is also about to come out soon too. But
I remember Farrah Abraham,
Teen Mom, and then Zany Sase.
That's somebody from Ultimatum.
Oh, the Ultimatum is another one too. I forgot who hosted. Is it the same people who host Love Is Blind and host Ultimatum?
I have no idea.
I think so. I know they definitely do perfect match, but either way, Netflix, like I said, is famous for reusing the same people for their different series and stuff.
Okay, those ain't celebrities.
They want to be Netflix celebrities, like reality stars, kind of.
Yeah,
they'd be more like so. It would be similar to like Aaron the Plumber, but it's not Aaron the Plumber himself, but that type of celebrity.
They should bring him back.
It would be what Aaron the Plumber is to Pop the Balloon.
Yeah.
They should bring him back. Well, they should bring back a few of them. Some of them should come back, especially the ones who actually like made it and are still dating. They should bring them back as like past. I guess I don't know. Guess I'm not gonna say celebrity guests, but like past.
Yes.
Yeah, past guests, but as a guest, I was trying to think of a way to say it without just saying guest. Either way, that's it on that one. We only got one more topic, so we didn't even need to spin the wheel because our next topic is the last topic.
Yep. So the last topic is, I guess we don't need the wheel no more.
And it's actually the most recent thing that happened because this happened
yesterday.
Yeah. And it is Cardi B on another one of her live rants.
Mm-hmm.
In Spaces?
Twitter Spaces, yeah. Well, now they call it X Spaces.
X Spaces, yeah. That's why I just said Spaces. I don't know what X wants us to call this stuff.
That's where she went to vent her feelings. She typically does, but this time she went on there talking about her soon-to-be ex-husband.
Yeah, and she's going off too about Offset. Let me do a disclaimer before you start playing it. There's a lot of foul language in this, so you're gonna hear a lot of bleeping. I would suggest if you want to know what she's really saying, just read the captions on the screen.
About this suicidal.
Oh gosh, she says the word.
If I tell you about this hating, I really want to tell you so much about this hating because every single time that I find like peace, first of all, the way this man can ruin my Valentine's Day, and then like I really want to let y'all know the chestness that he did a couple of days ago. You know what? I'm not even gonna do it today. I'm gonna tell you about his suicidal pussy. I'm gonna say it soon. But I'm gonna let him keep trying me. I'm gonna collect all my fucking evidence. So when I come here, I'm gonna show y'all the type of. I've been quiet for a very, very long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been quiet for a very long time. And I'm letting everybody know that if this nigga and his little pet don't apologize to me by noon, I'm exposing everything. Because him and his little pet been trolling me for the past 4 months, leaving explicit voicemails on my phone, telling me to shut the fuck up, disrespecting me. So if him and his pet don't apologize to me by noon, I'm exposed so bad. And I know y'all don't want to hear it, but I don't give a fuck. Because you want to know why? I've been letting him troll me for a long time. Leaving me crazy voicemails, telling me crazy stuff in text messages, trolling me, hating up that I be dealing with. Now it's my turn. Now it's not fun. Now it's not fun, right? When the demon is inside of me, getting your little. Oh, and by the way, you want to know how all this started? It started because he want to get his blog friend to troll me. Mind you, y'all know I got a lot of blogger friends. I don't tell my blogger friends to bother y'all. And mind you, I've been telling Bartigan to please leave things peacefully. But I don't give a f***. If I don't get my apology by noon, I want an apology, not by one, but by both. By both. We putting a bug in a big ear. And it's like, you met the right one. You met the right one. I don't know what you about me, but both of y'all met the right one. I want my apology by noon. I'll let y'all know if I get the apology. If I don't, it's going to be hell. I'm exposing everything.
Okay, here we go.
So.
Not abnormal, not out of character for her, but there's a lot going on here. Like,
yes, not demure.
Not very demure, but so she was given until noon. Mind you, this is till noon yesterday. So did he ever apologize?
I didn't. Nope. It never happened.
So he didn't apologize. I'm sure if he did, he must have apologized on the down low. It wasn't a public apology, but she didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, or did she? Did she come back out and expose whatever she was threatening to expose?
I'm assuming she just changed her mind. But I don't know.
Or maybe he called her and whispered and said, "Sorry." Don't tell nobody I apologize. Like, let's keep this between us.
Yeah.
I don't know what really happened, but either way, what is happening here?
They got a whole lot of relationship turmoil going on that they can't seem to get away from.
Yeah, and it's just like at one point, it's just like get back together because y'all clearly can't leave each other alone, even if it's bothering each other in a terrible way. Like either harassing each other, or complaining about each other, or just doing stupid stuff. And if he's really doing all of that stuff, that means he's hurt.
Right. I don't know if I got. Yeah, I don't know if I got the part in the video where she said him and the girl was calling her phone, sending them pictures and stuff like that, like harassing her. But
and then they said that he sent her one of her dudes her news.
Oh yeah, if you don't know, she's been messing with. She allegedly is messing with the player Stephon Diggs.
Is that a basketball player?
Stephon Diggs is a football player. He's a little buff, so I'm assuming it's football.
Okay.
You never heard of him?
I did. I don't know why I only associated him with basketball, but I could be wrong.
No, he's definitely football. I saw him in a football uniform.
Who does he play with?
Shoot, I just got
this. That's the Bills. Okay, that's the Bills.
So yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He played for the
I didn't heard his name. I don't know why I didn't think to associate him with
the Bills.
Right, because the Bills were like in the playoffs.
Oh wow, they were.
Mm-hmm. Well, they were. Yeah, they were. Or they were really close. Yeah. No, they were. They were in the playoffs.
So either way, yeah, I definitely knew he was a football player though. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we were talking about how Offset. She claims Offset sent pictures of her
to her new boyfriend. So that's
allegedly like nude pictures of her doing lewd acts.
Right. Yeah.
To her new boyfriend. I guess that was Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. So I don't know if that made them break up and that's why she's so mad.
But what would be the point of that?
Of Offset doing that?
Yeah.
To antagonize, because apparently it seems like they both do. It seems like Offset might have wanted to cheat and still want her at the same time. So he wants to do all type of stuff to still keep her in. Or he's trying to get his get back because he seems to believe that she slept with somebody else while pregnant.
But I mean, it's so much
childish.
Stuff. Yeah, it's so childish. Like, grow up. If y'all both got somebody else, just move on with your life. Like, and then she keep calling his the pet his girlfriend, or was the pet his blogger friend? Because she's talking about his blogger friend, but then she also talks about his girlfriend.
Oh, I didn't catch what we talking. I think she was talking about when she said you and your little pet. I think he might have been talking about the girlfriend because she said y'all keep antagonizing me. But maybe she was talking about the blogger too.
She's saying a blogger friend, right? And then she's also talking about his girlfriend. And at some point, I don't know, it wasn't in the clip that we were just watching.
Yeah.
At some point in her long rant, she mentions that the girl is in her house.
Yeah, right. Yeah. The girl says she's been living in the house for 3 years and Cardi hasn't even been there. Cardi has multiple houses.
Yeah, so it's like move on. Like, all right, sell this house or get rid. Like, just cut all your ties to each. I mean, I know you got kids together, but if y'all still got a house together and then you still gonna be mad about because it's like number one, if y'all not together and he got the keys to the house, he should be able to do whatever he want.
I'm assuming that's what the divorce process is going to be for, to divide up all the properties and stuff and decide who goes where, so they could finally decide like you belong here, I belong there. But I guess while they're going through it, it's going to get real messy.
Yeah, and it is. It's unfortunately that's a part of life. Not saying that it's a part of divorce, but it's a part of life that you're going to deal with some stuff you don't like.
But yeah, I mean, even in divorce, I hate the way they be talking about each other. That's not how you talk about somebody you once cared about. Unless they did something drastic like harmed your kids or something. That's a bit too much.
The problem is they still care. That's why they're so dramatic about it. Like, so both of them still care. Clearly.
Right, yeah. But when you still care, you should still act like you care about the person, not like you want them unalive.
Right, yeah, I know. And that whole thing, and like, why she keep calling him? I hate that they just said the word and bleeped out afterwards, but why does she keep saying that he wants to unalive himself? And I mean, I clearly remember a time where she was saying that about herself, but that's
the whole reason why she was suing Tasha K. So
I don't understand that unless she was lying about it. But either way,
but actually, also on her when she goes on her ex, she jokes about that all the time. Like, it's not funny. But
I don't want to say it's like, I guess, like, if this is a condition, like, what if he really has a mental health problem?
Yeah.
And then now you shaming it, like,
right?
You shouldn't even, like, that's something wrong. He could have a mental health problem that was on set by her.
Yeah.
It could be something she caused,
right,
like, that all that drama they going through.
They probably were spreading a bunch of toxic energy between each other, being in a relationship for so long. They both inherited both their toxic ways and just combined and made a big ball of craziness and energy for each other.
Yeah, I don't want to go doing no deep dives, but they say like everybody you sleep with, you share a little bit of energy with, and you catch a little bit of that energy with it. So you don't just catch whatever they got, you catch their energy, and that's why you got to be careful because if they toxic people, they kind of adding that toxicity to you.
Right.
Those toxins are going to become a part of you, and maybe not in a major way, but at some point.
So is my next question is, would either of these people be able to get another person that's not toxic?
Is Stephon Diggs toxic?
Barry, he's known for being a HOE in the industry and going off on the people.
I was about to say that part might not be toxic for a man, but
he's toxic because he's not somebody that's looked at as in the high regard, I should say.
But he goes off on people.
He he does that too on the field. He's not like demure either. He's known for being a little erratic.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like a lot of people ain't gonna agree with me. I don't think necessarily cheating is toxic. It can cause problems, but it's just how you do it.
Right? Yeah, cheating is. But no, I'm just talking about how he is promiscuous in the industry.
Like, is he one of the people that keep all of those names as trophies? And
I don't know if he does that, but it's something that other people would be knowing him for over his football career, which I don't think is a good thing.
I mean, because I don't want to shame him for getting around. Like,
you're right. You can't.
That's just what he been doing in his life. Like, did he do it in a bad way? Did he hurt people on purpose while doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, or was it just he just got around? People
spoke about him like that, but I would have to personally look into that more.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna automatically throw a toxic label on him because he's been with a lot of people. But is Cardi B happy with him? We don't even know.
I'm
all right. You know what?
But that had nothing.
Let's cut off the with him part.
Okay,
Cardi B ain't happy. Period. So,
right.
Clearly,
but that had nothing to do with my point of what being able to get with another person that's of a good standard. But maybe
because you asked which one, and I was about to say her because she found somebody. But I wasn't. She found somebody who.
Wait. What are you saying? I asked.
You said which one of them could find somebody who's not toxic.
I said, I meant, could either one of them? I don't think either one of them can, is what I was saying.
Oh, you don't think either one of them can?
Right. I would say, can either one of them find somebody that's not toxic after all the energy they got within themselves at this point that they ain't healed from yet?
Ain't nobody coming in. And another thing, I don't even want to start stuttering. Ain't nobody coming into this drama and going to actually be happy with it.
Right.
The second thing, you're supposed to heal.
They're
not healed.
Nobody.
Once you have a breakup, you're supposed to heal before you move on. Neither one of them is healed, but they both moved on. What were you gonna say?
I said nobody that's really healed themselves would probably get into that. They probably would know to stay away from something like that.
Right. So somebody else there. So I mean, Offset, he just gonna get with a regular schmegular chick, and a regular chick ain't gonna care about none of that. She's gonna be happy she can have him. Cardi B might get somebody who's just like, maybe just like I know I can. And maybe like, and maybe if Stephon is on something just running through everybody, he could be like, this is my next stop. You never know, but we don't know. There's no way we could tell, but that's if. But at the same time, sometimes people want to come and help you. I mean, especially men always want to save women. So there could be a man that wants to save Cardi B. Right?
Yeah, so hopefully somebody comes and helps her heal.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if that girl, the pet, whatever, that Offset with is toxic. She might be very, I don't know. She got.
Yeah, I think he's toxic too. So I don't see.
You got to be toxic to want that. You got to at least be interested in a toxic relationship.
I don't know how. I'm saying I'm not going to act like I know how Offset is in a relationship, but what I've seen from him, he gives off his own toxic ways too.
All right, but what if you're just a chick and you need to be saved financially, not mentally? And you don't care about the toxicity, you just care about the money.
I don't think that's good, but yeah, that's very likely. Then he'll have a whole lot of options in that area.
You have a whole lot of options, and we'll Offset the only person checking for you. How many people on his status are checking for a regular chick?
Nobody. That's what I'm saying. But a bunch of chicks are checking for him. Knows what I'm saying.
Yo, he has options. I'm talking about,
right. Yeah, that's what I said.
So but there could be a girl who's not toxic who doesn't mind being with him because all she wants is money.
I think if all you want is money, that you might be somewhat toxic.
You can be very quiet and just like, as long as you pay the bills, I'm gonna just shut up for the rest of my life.
Okay, so that don't mean your mentality towards your intentions of going on to the relationship aren't bad in some type of way, I should say.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say money is bad. Like, maybe
if you go into the relationship and that's your main goal, that could not be a good thing too for him.
It could be, I mean, a good thing.
Because that means that their main goal is going not for love for you. It could be for your money.
Right. It could be. Yeah. He ain't looking for love right now. He's still bothering Cardi.
But either way, I'm talking about it could not be good. Is the whole point, though.
But I really think he could find a good person who just needs to be saved.
Yeah.
You don't think so? I mean, you must have never seen a Tyler Perry movie. You can find a good person who just needs to be saved. They can be good in their heart, but they just don't have no option.
I don't think right. I don't think a person that's very ready for it is going to be the person that looks for Offset. I don't know. I could be wrong though.
You could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll see. We're gonna have to ask some other people's opinion about this. Let's see. We have to get some other opinions. So here's my question when it comes to opinion. Can Offset find a good girl, like a girl that's just good in her heart, is not looking for anything toxic, is not planning to give anything toxic, but is willing to accept that he's doing what he's doing just because all she wants is to be able to live comfortably, like financially comfortably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the girls are willing to do that.
And still be good in their heart. Because you said you got to be a bad person or you got to still be thinking.
No, I'm saying your intentions towards it aren't good. It's not because of your love for him, typically. So I'm not saying you're a bad person for doing that. I'm saying it's not going to be something that after he might still be looking for more. Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's
or even if he's not right now, at some point that's going to be what he wants. So there's going to be a whole bunch of girls that could come in and out his life that'll be like what you said, but it's not going to be what he's ultimately looking for.
Yeah, I mean the girl he has now, she does go back and forth a little bit with Cardi B, but he can find somebody that just sits there quiet, don't argue with Cardi B or nothing, just be like, it is what it is.
I think girls
your stuff to handle, it's not my business, you know. Why? I think who's to say there's not a girl like that?
I'll say I'm gonna say typically girls that are like that aren't going to want to deal with the Cardi B on the other end of that. Typically, if they're that type of person,
could be. So now let's go to the other end. Do you think there's a man out there who would take all Cardi B's drama because he think he could help her get better mentally? He could bring her to a more logical state.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the same could be for Offset too. He would just have to find that person instead of many girls that just want money.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think that's it on that too. We'd rather run over our little 30 minutes. We don't even have anything left. That was the last topic. So we're gonna thank you for watching the show. Right? What else? We'll ask you to subscribe, leave comments, let me know what you think. Answer the question that we asked, and that's it. We hope you come back next week.
Okay.